Hello and welcome. Now, in Rivals, you may be wondering, there are tons of guns in the game, but which ones are the best, and why? Well, today I'm going to be going over why a Rivals weapon tier list. Now, I'm going to be basing it on if it's how free it is, if it's good in-game, and how versatile it is. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first gun we have is the Assault Rifle. Now, the Assault Rifle can be one of the best guns in the game if you use it properly. Now, it's a starter weapon, yes, but it is still one of the best weapons, so I'm going to put it in A tier. Burst Rifle. Now, you see, ever since the Permafrost came out, it kind of got dethroned. So, it may not be the best weapon anymore. So, I'm going to go and put this in D tier. B tier even. Now, the Sniper. Sniper can one-shot and sometimes even clutch up games because some people use aimbot and auto-shoot. But I think the Sniper can be an A tier. RPG. We all hate the RPG, but we all know how good it is anyway. It's quite free, so I'm going to be placing it in B. Shotgun. Now, you see, I wouldn't really buy or use shotgun, because Shorty, which is later on the list, is a better version of the shotgun, really, because you get, yes, you only get the 2-shot, but you do have technically a bit slightly less ammo, and but it's just secondary, and I'd rather be using stuff like Sniper, Assault Rifle and stuff like that instead. So I probably, and it costs quite a bit, so I'm going to probably put it low B tier. Bow, you see, it's spammable, but the pullback thing isn't very easy to pull off. So in my opinion, bow goes in C. Crossbow. This is basically like a cheaper sniper, it does less damage, but it can 2-shot people if it's hit to the head. So I'm going to put this in A. Gunblade. Now, Gunblade is only good if you can use it properly, and normally if you use it properly, you're a sweat. But for people who really don't know how to use Gunblade, and it's quite expensive as well, so I'm just going to put it in D. Papal Gun, it's a very good and spammable weapon. It is very expensive though, so I'm going to have to put it in B. Same with the minigun. Its fire rate is the fastest in the game, and it does tons of damage. Only problem is, it's really expensive, so I'm going to have to put it in B. Or maybe low A. Grenade Launcher. This gun is mainly used for movement. You could be using RPG, really, more than Grenade Launcher, so I'm just going to put it low B. Flamethrower. Now, the Flamethrower is actually pretty good, because you get the ability to burn your enemies, and but it's really expensive, so I'm going to put it top of B tier. Now, the Energy Rifle. You just have so many better options to use this. It's a bit like Gunblade, but because it's a bit better and but it's more expensive, I'm just going to put it in bottom C. You see, handgun can fully kill someone if all the shots hit to the head with one round. So I am going to put it in like mid B tier. Uzi. You see, now the bullets spread, kind of, so it's going to be harder to hit your targets, so, and I think the spread got a bit of a nerf as well, so I'm going to put it by there. Revolver. If you use this gun properly, you will hit all of your shots no problem. Honestly. All your shots no problem. So I'm going to put it A tier. Shorty. Now, coming back to the thing I said earlier, you could use Shorty as a main weapon. You don't even need to have one of those weapons. If you combine it with Freeze, it's even worse. It's even more deadly. The new Permafrost as well, if it's combined with it, it's perfect. So I'm going to put it in C. Spray. You may underestimate this gun, because it's five keys, but when you figure out it can pierce through riot shields, it is one of the best guns in the game. So it's cheap, it's versatile, and because it's piercing, it's good. Daggers, you see, because they're projectiles, they're pretty hard to hit, and you have to double jump to use them. Well, you get the double jump, so I'm going to put it in B tier. Flare gun. If you hit both your shots, I think it's a guaranteed kill. It's not that expensive, and it's pretty good usable. Only problem is, you get 2 shots. And that is it. I'd rather use something like shorty, spray, or handgun rather than a flare gun. Slingshot. Slingshot is a pretty good weapon. It's just so expensive that I can't really put it in A tier, because I'm ranking this on expensiveness. You see, the Exogun. It has splash just like the RPG, except it's more expensive, but you have faster fire rate, so I'm gonna have to put it in A tier. Energy pistols. Expensive, but they are one of the best weapons in the game. I'm gonna have to put it in A. Fists. Now, before I was thinking which one's better, fists or scythe, until I noticed that fist could double jump multiple times and scythe has a cooldown on its ability, and sometimes you don't even get to do it. So, for that reason, I'm doing fists. Scythe is high A tier, like high A tier. It's probably the top of A tier, because of its dash. Now, katana, you can deflect bullets, and because of the new permafrost technically getting a slight nerf, being able not to go past bullets, go past the katana, I'm gonna have to put it in A, because technically it got a slight buff. Knife. If you use this properly, it can be devastating, but it will nuke your aim. Your aim will just totally disappear. You won't be able to aim at anything anymore, unless you're on mobile, which then you'll probably turn on auto shoot, because you don't know what to do. The backstab ability is pretty good, but I'm gonna have to put it in B. Battle Axe is really good with the dash, but it isn't so good that it is worth using as that, because it's really expensive as well. So I'm going to have to put it in B tier. Chainsaw. If you hit all your shots, you've cooked someone. If you haven't, you haven't. But it's quite cheap. Riot Shield. If you camp in the corner and you're one of those people, just no. But it could be used pretty well to deflect most bullets except from spray, but then you'll probably have something else in your loadout to counter spray. Probably mid B tier. Travel. You can launch yourself up in the air with this one. You can launch yourself up in the air with this one. This is insane, so I'm probably it's quite expensive, so I'm probably gonna put it down there. Grenade. You can do better than travel. If you wait till the very last second, you can launch yourself across the map in stuff like Arena. So I'm going to put it in, like, top A tier. Molotov. This is, like, one of those weapons that can carry you when you're, like, quite low on health. But if you're one of the type of people that wants to kill people and get over and done with, it's going to be one of those weapons that you can't keep forever. Flashbang. You can flashbang yourself, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that weapon. Smoke grenade. You can smoke yourself, but in the meantime you do, like, blind people. Freeze. You can freeze yourself. This has been the same thing for the last 3 utilities. But this one is slightly better, because your opponent can't move or do anything. And you can't move or do anything if you do freeze yourself. But combined with Shorty, it's deadly. Satchel has to be one of the most versatile weapons in the game. Because you could throw it and stick it on walls. So I'm probably going to put it after energy pistols, because it's quite cheap. Warhorn. If you're solo, it's not good. If you're on a team, it's good. So I'm going to put it top A tier. I mean B tier. Medkit. It's very expensive, but it heals you, which is the only item in the game that can do that, so I'm going to do low A tier. Sensory Strip Mine! You can launch yourself in the air or do 149 damage to someone. And a lot of the times, some people have even, like, trapped people in a subspace trip mine area, so I'm going to have to put it in A tier. Finally, Jump Pad. It is free if you collect all the shards, so it's got a bit of difficulty behind it, but honestly, you shouldn't be complaining about a free weapon, because it can launch yourself up in the air, and that's pretty good. So I'm going to put it A. This is the end of our tier list. So as you can see, our 2 S tier weapons are Shorty and Fists. Our A tier weapons are Scythe, Assault Rifle, Grenade, Energy Pistols, Satchel, Katana, Subsea Straight Mine, Sniper, Chainsaw, Spray, Crossbow, Exogun, Minigun, Revolver, Jump Pad, Medkit, and Trowel. At B tier, we have at the right top, Warhorn. Then it's Knife, Flamethrower, Uzi, Molotov, Freeze Ray, Battle Axe, Riot Shield, Slingshot, Burst Rifle, Handgun, Paintball Gun, Daggers, RPG, Smoke Grenade, Shotgun, and Grenade Launcher. In C, we have Flare Gun, Bow, Energy Rifle, and Flashbang. And in D, we have the Gunblade. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope you found it some help, that you may be able to find your good weapon now. Anyway, see ya. Goodbye, and subscribe, because there's still 1 pack that you can get.